Morning, circuit riders. We have just left our Thousand Trails campground in Indiana. We are going to be booking it to Cape Cod over the next 5 to 7 days, 6 days. And I think we potentially have 5 moves in the next 6 days. So it's very possible that this video might just be a travel video. We'll see how we do. Next stop is a harvest host outside of Pittsburgh on our way to Lancaster. All right, stop 1 in our week of travel is the Terra vineyards outside of Pittsburgh. That took us about 7 hours to get here from Indiana. We're just doing a quick stop where they said park anywhere in the parking lot, and looks like there's 2 other rigs already here. So they're closed for the day now, so we won't be able to go inside and get any wine or anything, but they had a big market party today, so they said please don't arrive until after we close, after 5 p.m., and that way the parking lot will be empty. So this is a good spot. Do a quick overnight and keep going tomorrow to Lancaster. Quick dinner, quick harvest house dinner.
It's always a staple of the quick overnight.
Stop number 2 on our week of traveling is Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We are staying at Circle M Thousand Trails, which is where we usually stay when we're in the area visiting my parents. And also, whenever we come here, we try to get work done on the truck and the RV because both of our dealerships are in this area. So we're dropping off the truck here. Man, it's loud. Dropping off the truck here at Keller Brothers Ford. This has been a wonderful dealership for us. This is where we bought our truck, 2020 Ford F350. We love coming here and having them do service whenever we're in the area. Also, while we're in Lancaster, my parents are turning 80 this year. Their birthdays are within 2 weeks of each other. And we happen to be coming through during the time in between their birthdays. So my youngest brother and his family lives here in the area. My middle brother is coming up from Nashville, where he lives. And we're all going to have a little family party. And we're taking my parents out to the Sight and Sound Theater. If you haven't heard of this, it is, famous across the country. People come from all over for these shows. I think there's a Sight and Sound here in Lancaster and also one in Branson, Missouri. Jason and I have never been to it before, but we're expecting a wonderful show. So I'll show you some clips of that when we go tomorrow. Sight and Sound Theater is a Christian theater that does exclusively Bible-based shows. It's a huge complex here. There's tons of people, so excited. I'm expecting some real lions on that stage today. We're seeing Daniel. We're gonna let you know what we see. Wow, what an incredible show. My family has been to Sight and Sound many times. This is Jason and I's first time here. We were totally overwhelmed by the sets. It's kind of like not 360, but a lot of the walls and everything are used as projection sets and lots of movement in the sets and real animals on the stage. Now, everyone was a Twitter of whether there was going to be real lions at the end, and there was not. There was computer animated lions that were gorgeous, but plenty of real animals on the stage: horses, cows, sheep, pigs. Really, really amazing stuff. So glad that we were able to treat my parents to this for their birthdays. And now we are heading over to my brother's for a little birthday dinner, and then tomorrow we are going to continue on our traveling week and head over to Westchester, PA to get some work done on the RV. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, move number 3 is going to Stoltzfus RV for our annual RV inspection and some other work that they're going to do. We always try to arrive at Stoltzfus the night before and stay in their little parking lot. They've got electrical hookups there, and we've done that several times, so they can get us in first thing in the morning. Now, if they can't finish the work early enough tomorrow for us to get on the road, we'll spend a second night there. So this is the potential third and fourth night. But if they are done early enough tomorrow, we might hightail it over to Connecticut and try to make it to a casino for our fourth stop. So I'm just filling up the waters because we'll be boondocking for a couple of nights. And our truck is ready over at Keller Brothers. So we got to go pick up the truck, drop off my parents' car back to them, come back here, pack up the RV, get ready to go and get over there hopefully before dark. Now, not only is it really challenging to be moving this fast, which I know is only for a short time, but it's still very tiring. We're also trying to work through all this. So Jason's got back-to-back Zoom meetings this afternoon. I'm out here trying to pack up all of the utilities that I can in between my work projects. We were off with my family yesterday for the play and trying to work our jobs around that. So it's sometimes tricky working on the road, especially when you're trying to visit with family and other people, because a lot of times other people, when you come to visit them, they kind of go into vacation mode, right? They've got house guests, they're planning things for you to do with them, and it's sometimes hard for, I don't know, other people who live in a house or have regular work schedules to think, well, you're traveling all around the country and you're doing all these fun things, and we see you on YouTube, but also you have jobs during the week. So I know that's a little bit of a mental shift for people. Well, that wasn't bad at all. About an hour 15 drive from Lancaster. Got here around 7 o'clock. We're going to go out for some pizza for dinner. We have done this so many times, come and parked in the Stoltzfus parking lot, but last year Stoltzfus was bought out by General RV, and this is the second time we've been here since then. And it was nice that they were open till 8 o'clock tonight, so I was able to go in and talk to a person when we arrived. But she kind of said, "Oh, we're not really supposed to let people, drop off their rigs overnight." I said, "Oh, we're gonna stay in it. Like, it's our house. We live in it." She said, "Okay, but really, you're supposed to get permission beforehand." I said, "Well, we told our rep we were coming." Like, that was a while ago, but she should have known. And so the lady kind of was like, "Yeah, some things have changed around here since we became General RV." I don't know what that means, but we're in place. We're ready to get our appointment done tomorrow. So if there's any updates, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I think we're going to be good.
I think we're good.
It's 8:15. We're ready to check our RV in. And we're going to be hanging out in the truck for the day. Jason and I are going to work in there. Ella's all set up with her food and her litter box. So hopefully it won't take too long. And hopefully they have the right grease cap. Last time we came last fall, they were supposed to replace the grease caps on a couple of our tires, and they ordered the wrong size. So they immediately ordered the right size, and they said, "We'll have it here when you come next time, when you're coming through in the spring, and we'll get them on." This place has a knack for ordering the wrong parts and misplacing parts that were already ordered. So I'm really hoping that we're going to get through here quickly today with all the right parts. Okay, we're all checked in. They had the right grease caps right in the office. One thing I do like about this place is that we have a dedicated service person. It's based on the letter of your last name, and we've always had the same person. And it's so nice to be able to come back in and talk to her each time. So she actually had the grease caps in her office with my name on it. She said, they were doing a big clear out of the warehouse recently, and they were just tossing a whole bunch of old stuff, and I was afraid that they were going to toss your grease caps because they've been sitting there for a while. So she said, "I made sure I went and got it and had it put aside for you." So that was really, really nice. I asked her about the switch over to General RV. It just happened this past January, a few months ago. I thought it happened last year. And she said the transition was a little rough, you know, at the beginning, getting computers up and running and phone access and everybody knowing what was going on. She said, but it's gotten better now. So that's good to hear. She said they kept all of the original employees. There was some staff turnover, but they didn't let anybody go. And she said that this is the first time that General RV has ever taken over an existing dealership. Now, they have built dealerships from the ground up, and they have taken over some truck stops, I guess, but this is the first existing RV dealership that General RV has branded as General. So she said that there was a little bit of a learning curve for them as well in doing that, but seems to be working out good. Beautiful day. We're going to sit in our truck, and we'll check in with you once the RV's done.
Situation here, we just let them take it, we hang out, we get it, we move on. At least that's the way it's supposed to work.
We'll see.
And about 3 out of 10 times it does work that way.
While we're waiting, we always like to come into the lobby and check out the rigs that they have here. They're having a special Tiffin sale, I think, right now. So all the RVs in the lobby are Tiffins right now because they've got this big sale going on. And of course, Tiffin is the parent company of Van Lee, which we have Van Lee Volano. And so we're always interested to see what Tiffin is doing. We recently got notice that now that Van Lee has closed down as a company and kind of been absorbed into Tiffin, they're allowing any Van Lee owners to join their Tiffin Allegro club, and it's a paid club, and you get some extra perks and benefits, discounts at different things. You get access to the Tiffin rallies. So that was nice that they've included the Van Lee owners in that now. Oh, this is a Murphy bed model. This bed folds down over the couch. I like those. I'm not sure if I like this. It looks like they've put a cutting board in here, but it's a little finicky to get it to slide. There's no handle on it or anything. I don't know. There's no like indentation to get your finger in there.
On the ends, right there.
Yeah, but it kind of locks in place. I don't know. It's a little hard to slide. I'm not sure if I would like using a cutting board that was down inside of a drawer. But interesting idea. Ooh, look at this white cabinetry in this Allegro. This is the same cabinetry that we've got from Van Lee. Same color, I think. It looks similar. That's really pretty. That storage above the bed, that's nice too. So this is the Phaeton. This is the top of the line Tiffin Class A. We always think of them in the $500,000 range. Did you find a price?
I found something.
But I'm really surprised that all of the Tiffins in the lobby here today are featuring the white cabinetry. I love white, of course. That's what we picked for ours. It makes it look so much more open and bright in here. But they're really, seem to be really pushing it right now. It's nice. This one's called a Tiffin Byway Class A. I've never heard of that. It must be a new line. But it looks like it's between the Allegro and the Phaeton as far as price-wise.
This is a little different color scheme.
Here's a brown interior. It does look warm with the brown. I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's not a RV brown. It's a
nice brown.
wash.
Oh, look at this split sofa and recliner. That's interesting. All right. We got in and out in 2 hours. That was great. Now it's only 11 o'clock in the morning and we are going to head to New England. We were going to go to Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut, but we might be able to get farther tonight, so maybe we'll end up at a Harvest Toast or something. We'll see. Thanks to that truck for all that noise. Okay, stop number 4 this week, Mohegan Sun Casino in Uncasville, Connecticut. We have stayed here several times. Not too many rigs in the lot today, but someone took our very favorite spot over here in the back right. That's the most level spot in the whole parking lot, but we found a pretty good spot here in the middle. Usually we love to go walk around Mohegan Sun Casino. It's so beautiful in there. There's so many shopping and shows, and it's just fun walking, but I'm so exhausted right now. I think I just want to eat a little dinner and then hit the hay. And then tomorrow is our last drive to Gateway to Cape Cod. We will be set up there for a whole month. We're going to spend time with our family. We're looking forward to resting and enjoying that. So thanks for coming along with us this week. We're going to got one more stop tomorrow. If you haven't seen our previous stays at Mohegan Sun, it is a free stay here at the casino. You just have to call when you get here, and the security guard will come and give you a free permit. You just show him your registration and your license, and you can stay here for up to 7 nights for free. So it's really a great deal, and it's a perfect location for us. We thought maybe we would get a little bit farther today, but it did take us about 7.5 hours to get here with all the traffic through New York and Connecticut and all that. So we're going to stay here. We've only got a 2-hour drive tomorrow. Okay, let's go. It's our last push, last 2 hours to get back to Gateway to Cape Cod. Oh, this is really the end of our big 5th Circuit trip all around the country, and we had such a wonderful time, and I'm so glad that we can rest for the summer now. Well, we made it to Gateway to Cape Cod. We are so excited to be back in New England, and this is really the end of our big 5th Circuit trip around the country. You know, we've got all these little home base places that we feel like we're coming back to. When we come back to Lancaster, PA with my family and our dealerships, we feel like we're coming back home. When we're here at Gateway to Cape Cod near our kids in New England, we feel like we're coming back home. And we have our land up in northern Maine. We're in Florida for the winters. So there's all these little places that are kind of home bases for us. But we're so excited to be here at Gateway, especially because we have a very special event happening in our family this summer. Our daughter Bryn and son-in-law James are about to have our very first grandbaby, and we've been spending some time over at their house this week helping them get ready for the baby. We're so excited that we have the flexibility with the RV lifestyle to be here in place for a couple of months so that we can have this special time as a family. I'm going to be staying over there for several weeks after the baby's born, just to kind of help out and bond. So we are so grateful to be here in one place. Now, the next time I see you, we'll probably be heading up to our land in northern Maine. And I suspect that I've got so much footage from our trip that I'm going to be putting out over the next, or probably have been putting out over the past few weeks that you've been watching. And while you've been watching that, I've actually been spending time with the grandbaby. So hopefully next week we'll see you up in northern Maine. If not, maybe I'll take a week off. But anyway, hope you've been having a great summer. And thanks so much for coming along on our adventures. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
You give me another smile?